Oh, little birdie. Get out of my way, little birdie. Get out of my way. G'day guys, I'm MotoTutor. This is going to be my first MotoVlog video. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, if anybody's going to like it, but I thought I'd give it a go. I've generally been fairly silent on my previous videos. Maybe that was a good thing, but we'll see. I ride a dual sport motorcycle, which I'm kind of slowly turning into a bit of an adventure tourer. It's a DR650 Suzuki. It's pretty, you'd probably call it a really big dirt bike, maybe. Like, it's not something a beginner would want to take up any kind of trail, in my opinion. Oh, sandy. Wow, my rear tyre is actually getting quite slippery on this shit now. Gotta be a bit wary of that. Yeah, it's a trail wing that is kind of done 9,000 Ks. It's a good bike. I tell you, like, for a multi-purpose bike, and it's for a good deal, you know, a little, very small amount of money really. It's cost me 5,800 bucks. I've done 740 kilometers, and it was 4 years old. Been on someone's farm, and that's all it done. And I looked at, you know, so it was a good bike. I think it was a pretty good buy. I didn't have to buy new. I saved quite a lot of money on buying new. Yeah, I didn't get warranty, so there's a little bit of a risk there. But, I don't know. On my last bike, the only thing that came under warranty was the bloody battery. And half the time those things don't come under warranty, but I said basically, you know, I'd had the bike for 6 months, I think, and the battery had gone. So I think it generally comes under warranty in that instance. I buy second-hand stuff a lot anyway. All my cars have been second-hand, so it's not something I'm particularly worried about. I like to do stuff myself, even though the first service I did on this, I got the mechanic to do. Mainly to make sure that stuff I was hearing on the bike, because they are noisy, was how it was meant to sound like. Because, you know, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to be riding along on something that was actually about to fuck itself over. So I decided to sell my kidney and pay for the service. What I also like about this bike, because it's cheap, because it's kind of fairly rudimentary in its design, carb, oil cooled, no radiator, just simple, it's fairly pretty much bulletproof due to that when you drop it. Like, I've dropped this a few times, I've got a few scuffs on the bark busters, and that's it, and they're things I added. The end of the handlebars is about it. I was looking at the BMW GS 650 and what else? What was else I was looking at? Maybe one of the, I think maybe the Yamaha, although I think the seat height was just seriously too high. I kind of looked at the DRZ 400 for a while. It's just too high. Like, I only just kind of get on this thing, and this is kind of one of the lower seat heights. What it is, it's not a lower seat height, it's just the suspension compresses quite a lot. Was lucky. Quite a long valley this, I forget kind of how far this goes. I suppose when I'm on the ridges just riding along up there, it seems to go on forever. I wonder if I can see that lookout. It's called Bald Rock or something like that. Oh shit. Nice bit of scenery. Yeah, nice little mountains over there. It's a little road. I always hope this actually went off into those mountains. It would be really kind of cool, but it doesn't. I could do the kind of a nice little loop like I did on that Watergan ride with the 4 lookouts. This would be kind of like a nice ending point. So you come out that way, or you enter this way and come out the other way. That sort of thing. But from what I can tell on the maps and what I'm checking today is I don't think you can. I think this ends up on properties. It's a dead end basically, which is a shame because you're so close yet so far. I actually think there is a trail at the bottom of this road, but don't know if you're actually able to get to it. Oh, look at this scenery. I hope it's recording. Look at that. It's pretty nice. And this is only an hour and a half from Sydney. Look at that. Beautiful. Getting narrow now. Ooh, creek crossing. I'm gonna have to say that's probably my first creek crossing on this bike. Oh, little birdie, get out of my way, little birdie, get out of my way! It's kind of interesting. I haven't been through a gate yet. It's still going. Probably should get on the other side of the road. It's not exactly two lanes here anyway. It's pretty cool. Even if it doesn't carry on, it's a cool little ride anyway. Be careful around this corner. I doubt there'll be that many people, but I have done that in the past. There you go. You might. It's interesting. There's no lock on it, but it doesn't say private property. I don't know. One of those things, kind of like, if I can find the other end and see what happens.